yesterday, today, Monday, whatever, released like the bonus content. You know, we defeated Chaos Chapter 50, 51, we defeated the Darkness, and then it bothered me because we still needed to play Chaos and Skystones. That's the episode that released Monday, today, whichever. To me, it's not Tuesday till the sun comes up. So, needless to say, I just thought, I'm going to call this Chapter 52 because that bothers me. It should be called something. I was going to come in here and try to figure the racing out, because we've never done any of it. But, if you look over there in the bottom right-hand corner of the books page, Chapter 52, Endless Possibilities. Many of these, like, Academy chapters, they're not like titled appropriately in the strategy guide. There's no mention of them. There's no like official screen. But this right here will have them. I've noticed that through the game. I didn't notice this now because I haven't played since we defeated Chaos and the Darkness, etc. But I called it Chaos's Crown or something cool like that, and then I put in parentheses so people don't freak out. There really isn't one, but apparently there really is one, and it's Endless Possibilities. So anyway, like I said, I was going to try to do like a test run here because I've literally done nothing with the... If I did, it was like on launch day, you know, or like right after the first section of the game, and I don't really remember it. I think we did dabble in it, but I don't know. To me, it just...
Hot streak.
You know, like, it's an interesting concept. There's the
SuperChargers.
but it seems to me like you should do one thing and do it well. You know, so give me the game and then give me racing, but perhaps as two standalones, you know. So for the first time in forever, we'll go this way, I guess. And let's see what our little... Someone's been in here for a long time in boss pursuits. Oh yeah, we can play him every day. That would be Tessa. This is Hugo's deal. Pursue Captain Frightbeard in boss pursuit. When, where, how, why, I don't know. So whatever. Let's just come in here. Do we talk to Pendergast or do we come over here? This isn't really set up too great, in my opinion. Which granted it might be. We haven't really done much with it, but we got Hot Streak here. Let's just roll with that. Can we enter a cup? Okay, so here it is. We've got single races, time trials, boss pursuit. All of those three have 12 stars. 3 stars a Supervillain Cup, and 3 stars for Mirror Cup. I can't do anything. Count Moneybone again from the Land Race Action Pack is the trophy there. I guess we'll just press Y. I don't know what we're getting into. Okay, online, no, not a fan. Single race. Should we do that? Should we do a time trial? You know what? Okay, let's do this systematically. This will be like the first of our race editions. If I have fun, we'll play through the whole thing. I assume we will. Who knows? But let's do time trial just to get a feel for this. And then we'll kind of move on, I guess. Eventually, we'll figure out like a system. Okay, so... the way this works, again, I do remember kind of covering this, but... Okay. It's always interesting the things that pop up here. Anyway, so land is down here. Everything is locked except Chompy Garden. So Chompy Garden, the biggest little race in all Skylands. Be on the lookout. The challenge will be out of proportions. You know, and it's divided into thirds. Up here is the sky stuff. This is the water. It's all locked for some reason. I don't know. That's odd. Let's just come here and see what we can do. So, easy, medium, or hard. I don't know, like if we 2-star hard, do we get credit for easy and medium, or do they want me to star that, star these 2, star these 3? I don't know. It's all new to me. Place the Skylander vehicle. Alright. Huh. Okay, let's just do this right now. To the vehicles, I've spent 0 money on upgrades for them. You know, so. I've had a few people wanting to race me. They're all on Wii U, and
It's a race against time itself.
Keep telling everybody I'm gonna like finish this, figure it out, take it from there. Now the good news is some of these tracks we'll recognize from our supercharged challenges. So, all right, so beat the best time and set a new record. Can you really get stars?
Ready.
1-7.
3, 2, 1, boom!
So it probably comes down to just knowing the track, I would assume. Which this one I guess we're decent with, but I mean this isn't something that I know religiously, you know. It's not like a Mario Kart type. I don't know if there's hazards or not either. I think we may have actually done this. So hopefully we sucked and we can beat our time handily and get a star or something and try to figure out how that works. So, never know which way to go. I'll just, anytime I see bounce pad or the boost pads or whatever they call them in this game, just kind of default to that direction. So,
Alright.
I don't know. I mean, this is something, I'm somebody that said I actually wanted a Skylander kart racing game. And, I don't know. I haven't, like I said, really done this enough to know if it's what I had in mind. I think it's a great idea. The vehicles as well.
Yeah.
What? Well, that's stupid. Okay, I have no idea what was different between the first two. Okay, and that just lost us. Oh, so we get 3 laps to just try to beat it? Or?
Yes.
And I don't know if that was really our time or if that's a computer time. I do know that we would have beat 117 had we not have glitched into the mushroom somehow.
Alright.
But I am a big race game person. I haven't played them like I used to. But when the controls on a modern game aren't quite as good as I remember from like the PS2 era, you start to worry. I've played a lot of really, really bad racing games. Usually the ones that I want to be the best are like the worst. It's funny how that goes. But I don't know. The jury is still out on the racing side of this for me. Because like I said, I honestly have not spent enough time with it.
Oh yes.
Okay, so that is a legit hazard there.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let's just totally not touch that so we can beat 117. There we go.
Final lap.
Alright, so I don't know if it's a cumulative deal, if it's a singular lap. You know, we can run 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then set a record or something. But if that was me on the first go-through, I guess we ran a pretty decent lap. As fate would have it. Especially, you know, if we're not like having any experience. Sometimes that happens. You'll show up and, you know, do fantastic, and then you come back and you suck. Like, that's not how this should work. So, one of the things that bothers me is like the boosts don't really like give the kind of speed you would like to have from them. And really, for me, it came down in you know, Chapter 1, moving into Chapter 2 on the meadows. I couldn't stand the controls at that point in time. You sort of learn to deal with them. The sea vehicles, I'm still not a fan. I've had a few people back in there like, yeah, I want to race sea online, and no one ever does. It's like, maybe no one likes the controls there. We'll try this again. Okay. So we will beat 117 once more.
New record.
So let's see if we get a star here. And I have no idea what the difficulty would do. Easy, medium, hard. Okay, so 1 star again, and the Portal Master rank was a total disappointment. I mean, we should be 75. I don't even know how many times over now. So, let's just go back to this and see what it does. Right, nothing is unlocked. So let's go to medium, and if it turns out this is all we do, this will be called Chompy Garden Time Trials. If we do a cup or something, that's what we shall do. I guess we could switch vehicles, right? See if we can like click off a quicker time with something else, but
It's time to race the clock.
skip it. So are they gonna move the time down or something, I'm assuming? 103, okay. We're not gonna beat that.
2, 1, boom!
I don't really
All right.
understand, I guess, what the point of this is. Typical racing game in a time trial mode. I guess maybe as a guideline you could have this, but it would be there is no time.
Yes.
You come in, you race the track, you learn the track, you look for shortcuts on the track, figure out your desired line on the track, you search for where to drift, where to not drift, everything like that. And then you record your lap time. So if you take 5 minutes and 14 seconds, you come back in and you hope that you can click off a quicker lap time, progressively improve and improve until you're going about at the limits of your vehicle. Perfect case.
Yes.
Here I'm thinking, and he would have boost from his supercharged championship in place, but no. Wow. I don't know if they make the vehicle need to, because we had a horrible start, and we missed a lot of bounce pads. I did think the car, I mean, we totally stalled. We didn't get the speed boost. We just, like, stalled out and had nothing going in our favor. This car, I thought, seemed to accelerate. This seems to carry speed a little better. So maybe that's what they do. Because I was thinking, what I envisioned when I saw the 103 and we barely got the 117 or whatever it was cleared, like 5 seconds. I knew we weren't going to come in here and shave 9 seconds off our time. I was thinking it must have been a situation where they wanted you to buy upgrades. Because like I said, we have our speed boost from the Supercharged challenge. So my thoughts are, so this is where we have to go see Sharkfin and spend all those gear bits, right? We'll just dodge that. We're gonna make this, I think. Okay, so they must have increased, I assure you. And that, I actually think our first 3 laps on easy ran better in terms of boost pads and drifts and avoiding incidents. I think they just like must nerf the vehicle now. It's kind of like 50cc, 100cc, 250, etc. So that, we're sort of learning things. It's making more sense as we go, but I feel like it should also have kind of been explained a little bit. Like if you're like me and you're just sitting there thinking, the 103, there's no way I can do this, if they said, your vehicle is tuned a little differently. You're not being choked down. There's no restrictor plates. You're not capping your potential by robbing you of airflow type of thing. You'd be like, oh, okay, let's go wreck these time trials. And the really sad thing, though, is every one of these that we do, assuming we do them all, we have nothing to show for it because
New record!
we have the Portal Master rank. So we just get like a really low payout and that's it. So, okay, there we go. Once again, look at that Portal Master rank swept nowhere. So that worked out well. Let's actually choose another track. And we'll just come in and we do hard, if you will, on this thing. And then we'll see if that unlocks anything, because honestly, I have no idea how this works. So, hard, okay. So, we have my answer now, I believe, because if we were to come in here and just have started on hard and clicked off all 3 stars, we wouldn't have to do anything here, I don't think. So, next track, assuming one unlocks, we'll come in, we'll just go on hard, and if we bomb it, but we do okay, maybe they'll give us the star. We'll test it that way. But Chompy Garden is, I guess, like your default garden variety track. I did do hard, right? Okay, yes. But like I said, this is just... I feel like it just lacks a little direction, and like detail, perhaps.
It's a head-to-head
Is a way
race
to put
between
this.
you and the clock.
So, but it is, I mean, it is fun in its own quirky way, but I'm kind of critiquing it from someone that, you know, grew up in a great era of racing games and has quite the history with them. So, well, that's at 54. The car better be fast, because otherwise that ain't happening. I mean, we'd have to shed 7 seconds. The car seems significantly quicker.
Oh yeah.
So that's really kind of what this comes down to, in my opinion. Easy is sort of, they probably limit the car, and it might be, you know, it like keeps you from, you know, going into obstacles or the wall or something. Just learn the track. It would have a natural progression in that sense, because this is significantly quicker. Easy to medium when we drifted, but most importantly, we had that like botch start off the line. And I was like, this seems quicker. And then the lap time confirmed that. And it's so weird not being able to stunt off the popsicle stick ramps, you know, and get the speed boost up. I haven't played Mario Kart in a while, but it's one of those things that's like ingrained in you. We're gonna avoid that. Oh no. Okay, so we didn't get a great start that time. Missed a couple of speed boosts. I think that final one, had we have hit it, we would have made it. So we kind of know what we're up against now. And really, I mean, unless you just want to take it slow and easy, if you get the 3 stars from doing hard, I would just advise you come in and start there. You'll have a quicker vehicle, you'll learn the track just the same, and there's really no reason to avoid that, in my opinion. So, but let's try to nail this. See what we can pull in. And I honestly, I don't know which route is the quickest or anything. I'm not bothered to research it. So,
Alright.
this would actually be a great time to do that sort of thing. Okay, come on. I think we did it. Alright, so that one is challenging. There's very little margin for error. At least compared to the early two. We didn't have like a sterling lap. We do drift a little better here as well. So, that seems to be what it is. It's just like handicapped. You know, you got the same CC engine and they just like yank your carburetors and make power. But yeah, this is definitely the more fun version because it sucks to accelerate and feel like you're not going anywhere. You know? We hit the beam up here. Let's try not to do that.
Oh yeah.
There's 2 beams. Probably should not have gone for that. What do we have to beat? Okay. Well, who cares? We got under it one time, and that's good enough. 0.08 seconds, I think. So, let's see here. Alright. And again, I would have been fine with Portal Master rank rewards stopping at 75. But, I mean, they could have kept it going. You know? We're the only people, so that's fine. And let's go to... This is actually... Let's choose another track real quick. This will be Chompy Gardens time trial, I guess. Just so we already know, let me find my trophies. They're in one of these little storage containers. And I don't know why we have to place them every time when I'm already done it. Where's Count Moneybone? There he is. I see the Earth. Alright, so I'm going to throw this down and actually see what it will do here. Because I didn't know. Okay, so tap X to choose a villain. And they're all locked. Okay. With the Land Trophy, you can now race against a host of Skylanders' most notorious villains. Once you defeat them in a race, you can also choose to race as them. Are you up for the challenge? Very cool. So we got Chompy Mage, Glumshanks, Count Moneybone. I have no idea who that person is. I don't think I've fought them, seen them, or heard of them. So that's something actually kind of cool to look forward to. If we hit LB, we can equip a boost. Auto-tune. Okay. Oh, this is that stuff where they want to sell me something, isn't it? Huh. Speed boost, full health, shields. Yeah, so all this stuff would come in handy, but I don't know. I'm not that into it. I'll just be honest with you. What happens if we hit X to get it? Purchase a kit. Ha. No. No. That puts a kind of a sour taste in my mouth. I'm not gonna lie. So I think we're done here. And wait. Okay, so we've got our 3 stars on the. Let me go all the way back. And I want to see if anything shows up. Like there were 0 of 42, you know, for each of the 3 sections. I want to see if we've got 3 of 42 now. I would assume it would be 3 and not 6, but we shall see. And I'm not actually sure how we unlock the other tracks. Because the other thing that's bothered me greatly in this game is these scenes right here. I'm getting the land trophy off.
Supercharged.
I tend to be crankier at night. Here lately. Yes, give us our stuff that we won't spend. A wish stone, yay. We almost have 200. Alright, let me see what we got. Okay, yes, so 3 of 42. Alright, so we kind of got a feel for the time trial now. And I guess what I will do is come in. Let's see. We'll feel this out for the start of the next episode. So the newness is off of the time trial. We popped that one. I guess we'll just kind of go down the line here and see. Should we tack this on? Can we do a single race? Oh, everything's available. Why on God's green earth would things be locked on time trial and not here? You know? Like you would think time trial is where you would start. But hey, I recognize that from Trigger Happy's, I think, Supercharged Challenge, which is ridiculous, by the way. Let's go ahead and just do a single player race here. So this would be the same thing, huh? Easy, medium, and hard. Let's just do hard and see what happens. You probably are supposed to equip and upgrade your vehicle, and I'm not gonna do that yet, so I can't remember if this is Dark Hot Streak 1 or 2. The first one would have like a zillion gear bits, but this will be sort of just a time trial and a single player race, which this might have been what we did. Who do we race?
Ready.
These guys.
3, 2,
What do they drive? Oh, then there's the combat too. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. Items and combat. It just takes away. It. I wish there was a way to turn things on and off. You know? And I don't like having weapons and having to recharge them. I'll just be honest with you. That bothers me greatly. I can be something else right now. I don't know, man. It's very. Really, we get a shield and we get stopped. Explain that to me, because there's really no good explanation. I don't know, man. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. There's just a lot of things I personally, I think, would have done quite different. I assume that's Eruptor on the bike, but I can't really tell. So, figure it out eventually, I guess, right? I don't know what we got there, but it was a pretty fantastic power. Oh, I forgot about that shortcut. This is one of the perks of riding here. And I don't know how you're supposed to dodge attacks from the back or anything. part of the reason I'm not shooting is the range seems to suck. And yeah, that's realistic.
Oh yeah.
I wonder what if you lose, do you get anything? I don't know. I mean, we've never done this before.
Final lap.
This is our second check.
Yeah.
I don't know, we'll see.
Now you know how I feel.
But one of the things I hate about this type of racing is it takes like the skill out of it. I mean, I realize there is a skill to attacks and all that, but I don't know. I think right now at this time of night and at this point in my life, I would much prefer the brutality of like Forza 6, you know, where if you suck, you suck, you know, and you don't have a gun on your car to fix it. These are actually a bunch of Mabus on the map, but I don't want to look and see if there's actually any Skylanders.
Oh yeah.
We should have this in the bag. And as I figure it out, we'll probably get more comfortable and complain less. But oh, it was a Rupture and Smash It. Okay, well, Terrafin, you shouldn't lose to Monty. Man. Balth, I do like the names of these guys. I hope that some of these guys kind of like remain staples, even in the next game, perhaps. You know, like we get to speak to Balthazar or something, or he and Barnaby have been taken captive. And they're like, who are those idiots? And someone leaves a comment. They're like, they were Pete Mabu that you raced in SuperChargers. Don't you remember? But 249.54. That would be 54. That's fairly close to, I think, the hard time trial thing. So, anyway, that, I guess, worked out well since we won it. And we should 3-star that, correct? Yes. Now, what we will do here is we'll come in and we will see if it gave us the 2 stars from me. I assume it will. But, I mean, let's face it, things are crazy these days. You never know. So we're going to choose another track. We did get a lot of payout. Well, I mean, that's really not much. Okay, I was gonna say, I wish that didn't default there. It should just stay on the last track. So we got 3 stars. Okay, yeah. So if you come in and you go straight to hard and you just whack it out of the park, you're golden. Is that Mirror Cup with X? Really? Should we go for that? Should I save it? I might save it. It would kind of be cool to do all of the tracks in mirror mode, huh? Like back to back to back. So, what I want to do now is not sit through another pointless cutscene, but that's what we're going to do. I want to come in and see if in time trial this has unlocked anything else, or if we like literally have to do boss pursuit. If we do, I guess I could try to stick it on right now. It would be cool to have the Chompy Mage in our potential driving pitch, you know. Like this right here, I feel is unnecessary. Because we haven't taken anything off, we didn't totally reboot. I guess that's their logic. The race side, you don't have to do this until you exit back to the academy, but... I mean, instead of Seymour, I would have rather seen that get taken care of. So. Alright, let me come back up here to the magical... We got our 6 stars. Do we want to do boss pursuit right now? It's also annoying to me that we can't select up and down on that previous screen. Let's try boss pursuit and just have it all in one giant video. Alright, so boss pursuit. If every track's of it... Okay. This match is the time trial. Wonder why there's 3 stars here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe it's easy, medium, and hard again. It would be cool actually if you can to defeat him on easy and then like come in and race hard, Chompy Mage, you know. But let's go ahead and do this too. Shouldn't be but like what 3 to 5 minutes. Alright, so we'll do this. I'll try to switch, I guess, characters every once in a while, but right now we'd be rolling, so I think this might make things more enjoyable. This seems like the sky. Ooh. Yes, this is more up my alley. I think we haven't raced it yet, but just like the premise of it, I agree with. Route out the Chompy Mage before I should have been reading that. I can't hear anything.
Chompy Mage.
Yeah, he looks like he's dyed his hair. It's a little bit more brown.
No chance!
So what do? We just shoot him a bunch? The Chompy Mage got his hands on Evil Eye's wing boots. Take him down before the end of the race. Is this a single lap or what?
Let's see if you can hold your own.
Ready. 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah!
What? Your weapon meter runs out so fast.
Oh yeah!
It does appear to be 3 laps. The big problem here, aside from that happening, is... What was I gonna say? Oh, you can't, like, go at your own pace. You sort of have to trail behind him, and then that always makes it more difficult.
Yes!
Can you just ram him and get, like, the big...
Or go home.
you know, boost up? Because that does more damage than the weapons.
Alright.
And I'm also not sure how he is hitting me. I haven't been able to figure out that dynamic. Like if it's when I get too close. Okay, does the meter fill up automatically? This is how little I've spent time using it. Like, I don't mean automatically, but I mean if I don't use it, it does. Okay, so that is cool. These things constantly remind me of Jet Rocket. You know? And I hope it's really 3 laps, because if it's not, we like sucked. Okay. We're golden. If it was 1 lap, that would be quite a challenge.
Alright.
I wish I knew how he was. I know that hurt us, but I'm not sure how he initiated that. He's probably the easiest.
Oh yeah.
Oh hey. Where is he? Slow down. I think we got his evil dragon somehow. They seem to just give me a speed boost, which is beneficial to me. So we always go the other way. He goes this way. And you kind of can't get the little... I started to call them photo cells.
Yes.
Ammo pods, whatever they are. When he does, because you can't really be ahead of him where you're not shooting. At least, I guess, like Eruptor, the burn side wouldn't have a back attack. Some characters, I guess, different numbers. He's about dead there. Oh, we are too. I didn't realize that. Is there not a wrench in this thing?
Final lap!
I just don't like the concept of refilling ammunition.
KO!
That's a thumbnail.
Put the land trophy on the portal to add this villain to your racing team.
Oh my. That was kind of fun, but again, I just hate having to refill a weapon. That's weird he's not the first on that list. Okay. Well, slowly but surely we are learning things about this racing side of the game. And we will continue to try to have fun here. And figure it all out. Once we figure it out, I think we'll be able to progress a little more smoothly, probably evolve into a set order. That might be logical. This is just kind of, let's see what all this does. So, let's go to the racing menu. We should have our 3 stars there, right? Huh. Let's just click this. I don't think we're gonna put it on with this video because it's pretty long. Okay, okay. Cool. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's weird that this isn't the first track, isn't it? Huh. Anyway, we will stop there. And what I want to do now is actually see, since we have defeated the Chompy Mage, did it unlock anything? No, not in time trial. And I'll assume then in single race. I mean, if we were to come in here and do a single player race here, would it unlock the time trial? I don't guess I quite, like, get the flow, you know? This is locked. Okay, so earn 1 star in single race of this track. Okay, so that makes sense. I didn't realize that that was over there. Maybe that's our fault. But why would time trial be locked? It doesn't give an explanation, does it? Oh, okay. So single race is your key to unlocking everything. Alright, well, I guess it's not necessarily how I would have done things, but hey, there is a method to the madness, I suppose. So I tell you what, we will end this here. This was sort of like the Chompy Garden test party. And we'll come back in. I guess we'll stick to land here at the beginning, then probably do air, then probably do sea. For hopefully obvious reasons, but I think as we kind of figure it out, it'll sort of make more sense and thus be more fun to us. But I do like the boss pursuit concept. But anyway, again, every vehicle we've got, we've done nothing to any of them. They've got all their upgrades, you know, like you earn toolbox-wise, you know. And we've spent 0 gear bits on anything, so keep that in mind. But my apologies on like the rambling nature of this video. I've honestly spent 0 time here until tonight, and that shows. But hey, we're figuring it out. The main thing is, if we have fun, we'll enjoy it. We'll keep playing. So so far so good in that regard. Again, I'm very, very picky in terms of racing things, and then I'm pretty particular about Skylanders. And put the two together, and there's a chance I'll be a little bit critical of things. But hey, regardless, had fun, and we'll be back. Check out, I think we are fairly familiar with this, the after party, and then Dragon Spine, I'm thinking, is like home to a lot of the Supercharged challenges. So we'll move on to those two, have some fun there. I'm thinking Count Moneybone, Trigger Happy, and Eruptor in this one, and then Dragon Spine. Maybe we'll throw down Roller Brawl, possibly Shark Tank, and what is it called? Shield Striker, yes. So I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Cause hey, what better way to progress through life than by the seat of your pants? But wonderwisdom.com, SkylanderClub.com. You can follow me on Twitch, where I might live stream. Wisdom.com, SkylanderClub.com. You can follow me on Twitch, where I might live stream some of this actually, and then just export it over. It won't be as high of a quality. Won't have, you know, like the intro music, title slides, but hey, it is what it is. So we'll see. We'll figure it all out as we go. Again, hope you're enjoying it. If you are, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you'd like to see this stuff structured. I'm open to suggestions, but as we go, we'll probably figure out a good way to do it. But nonetheless, I'm going to end this so I can keep playing, and I'll catch you back here for more Skylanders